What up, everybody? This Takeover checking in. We're gonna get straight to the point. What's his name? MIDWESTKONG. I won't smoke. We was in LA earlier this year in January when you and Hunk had y'all event. I tapped in with you privately trying to get a lift in. You told me you ain't know where the lift was and what time, which I found was cap. I know we on the same sponsorship team or whatever, then they gonna keep me off your neck. I won't smoke. We can do a rep for rep.
Want to want.
Or we can load the bar, but we can really eat. However you want it, we can do it. I thought you was the MIDWESTKONG. I thought you was the King Kong of the Midwest. I thought, I'm not doing a CrossFit, bro. I'm not doing no 4 or 5, wait 2 minutes, 3:15, wait 2 minutes, 2:25. Man, I'm not doing that CrossFit ass shit, man.
So, I was at the nursing home, enjoying the nap after my stories, right? And I kept getting these notifications, and it was like Takeover. Now, I knew who the Takeover was from watching prior Iron Wars videos. Takeover had once won the one press max at CT Fletcher's Iron Wars. Takeover is from St. Louis, Midwest, and the headline of his video was he won all the smoke and he the MIDWESTKONG, right? Well, I told y'all before I was done doing this, and with everything that we have going on currently, again, people want to debunk certain things. When 42, when you get into your 40s, I don't give a shit what none of y'all say. Your body changes. Takeover is 30. It's gonna happen to him too. It happened when I was 30. I was a bad motherfucker. I'm 40. I'm a bad motherfucker for my age. That's just the reality of it. So I'm like, okay, let me reach out to Takeover. Let's see what he's talking about. He said, man, you know, he want to do the X, Y, and Z. Now, everybody who's followed me, everybody knows that these are things I don't do. One press max. I got one video, one press maxing just to try it. I hit 475. Deadlift, don't do that. Squat, don't do that. And like I said, and I'm talking now to the trolls, not Takeover, because he's one of the first people who got something to say that can actually do what he say he gonna do. Unless y'all gonna come rub hemorrhoid cream in my asshole, then don't worry about what I'm doing. Because I'm gonna tell you right now, and like I explained to Takeover, I was doing those things when I was his age. Now, 12 years difference is just this, it's sports. We just blessed to see people like LeBron James still doing it in almost 20 years. That's not the reality though. I stopped fighting mixed martial arts at 33. That's when my time was up. So, but now, like I said, I'm a bad motherfucker to be in my 40s. Takeover by far at under 220 pounds, because he's a lot smaller. I'm 290. He's significantly smaller than me. The motherfucker can lift his ass off. That is a fact. He can definitely one press max more than me. I will bow down. He can take the title. I'll just watch. I ain't even got to touch the bench. I don't give a fuck. He can do that shit. That's his thing. But when you come over here and I'm called out, you got to play by my rules. I do what is called a 3-card molly. Start at 405, go to fail. Hit that 315, go to fail. 225, go to fail, then add the numbers up. I got goals. I've already hit over 100 going up. My goal is to hit 100 coming down. So today we're going to come down. I've been very close, not hit there yet. Mid Takeover got the back and forth and on the live. And we got to talking range of motion. Now, again, Takeover is the first real lifter that actually said something about that. Every other real lifter is actually impressed that I can push that weight with 2 different discrepancies. One, my feet can't touch the ground. Only my toes. So I'm driving straight from the toes. And I can push some good weight. Secondly, To be able to bench wide grip, you do not generate as much power. But then they'll talk about range of motion. So I don't know who talks to who, but I've talked to 6+. I'm talking about big benchers in the game. Yeah. I ain't even got to go there. But when they rep, they do not lock out. Unless they're literally getting ready for a tournament. Because if you do lock out, you will end up, all the time, you will end up like me. This hand cannot touch my nose. That's not faking, that's a fact. It's a struggle. I've been talking about this for a long time. Is it worth it? Man, it is what it is. But one thing I point out to takeovers is it's not powerlifting. Nor is it actually a sport. This is a challenge. So even, like, if you just look at my comments, I get great reviews on my technique. Even if what is considered my range of motion is shorter, I got short arms any fucking way. So trust and believe, to get the full throttle, I would love to be able to bench close. I just physically can't do it. That's just what it is. So again, I'm happy with who I am, and I'm also happy with who I'm not. I'm not a power lifter. I'm not a big bencher. I'm a rep guy, and I'm an old motherfucker that can hold his own. Period. Takeover said I was ducking. Him and his partners got on there and said I was ducking. Because we was talking about California. California trip was a disaster. Period. From start to finish, from the time I got off the plane and turned my phone off of airplane mode, it was a disaster. So I just didn't get back with it. There was a lot of shit going on. But let me just say something. Out of 19 MMA fights, I lost 2. 1 no contest. I've never ducked a human being, and ain't nothing more nerve-wracking than somebody training for you for 6 to 8 weeks to whoop your ass. So this weight thing is not nerve-wracking or ducking anything. I'm just not about to do nothing to my body that's going to cause me not to make money. I can make a living in fitness now for less than 2 years. So if you're not helping me make a living, for those people who come to my page saying this and that, then I ain't doing shit. But what I'm doing to make a living in fitness. Now, for my nephew, Takeover, this is actually good motivation because I got goals I want to hit. So the rules are 4 or 5. Take a 2-minute break. I probably won't even take a 2-minute break. I'm on that shit today. I'm on that shit today. 315 and 225. Then we add them up. Now, I know he can hit him. So we shouldn't have no excuses, shouldn't have no talking. And again, I'm significantly bigger than that man. That's how I train. This ain't his realm. But the way I see that motherfucker hit 500 pounds, I know there shouldn't be nothing to him. So stay tuned, motherfuckers. And for the retirement, for the finale, it's the last time you'll see Brandon MIDWESTKONG do a challenge. Because anybody else is lame as fuck. Y'all ain't got no energy. Y'all ain't come with no respect. Y'all trash. Like the whole shit with CT, with the Iron Marathon. Oh, we beat Kong. Actually, I did it with 2:45 in 23 minutes. So while all you motherfuckers talking about beating Kong, the only reason why I did the way I did when I went there is because Pops told me to bring the energy. It wasn't about a time. It was about content. But if I shut my mouth and sat down there and did it, none of y'all could hold a candlestick to that. That's a fact. I'm gonna go ahead and find my spotter, man, so I can get busy. take over, man. Fuck you, man. Fuck you, man. Fuck you, man. I see what you're doing now. I see what you're doing. You don't want to compete, you want to kill me. Trying to assassinate me, man. So that's a PR for me on the 405. My goal was 15. I hit 13. I really still got a lot to learn, man, when it comes to hand placement. Like I said, I got some discrepancies, but I'm gonna figure it out. Every bar is different. So I hit 13, 25 with 315, and 20 or 30 with 225. And I don't think I did no 2 minutes, but the first time I didn't want to hold up Mr. Jimmy, which is, by the way, at his time was one of the world's strongest powerlifters pound for pound. Jimmy Momini, Google him, and professional bodybuilder, another bench presser who compliments my technique. And a very honest one too. He'll tell you ain't shit if you ain't shit. So, at the end of the day, man, we get caught up in the internet shit. To be honest with y'all, me and Takeover talked after the call out. We had a long talk, man, and I'm gonna keep it real. We was on that live. I seen a lot of me and dude. Like, I was a little younger than him because of the situation I had with my daughter when her mom left her. So I had to change up a little bit, being a single father at the time, but I literally seen it. I didn't see disrespect like people thought. I seen somebody hungry, somebody who, he lucky though, because he right now can see through the industry stuff where I couldn't. And I took some L's in this year and a half. So shout out to my man Hockey Moo, Indio Hawk, man, he called me. Y'all know Hawk from Jersey, so you got that Jersey accent. Hey, yo, Kong. Yo, Kong. I know this ain't no street shit, right? You a good nigga. And that's my little bro, so y'all two good guys, you know? Shout out to Indio Hawk. But I told Hawk, I said, no, man, dude, cool, man. Me and dude chopped it up. I want to make sure you get his shit tight, man. I want y'all to know that's what it's all about. He from the Midwest, I'm from the Midwest. We don't see much, we don't get much. And ain't nobody taking nothing over. Ain't nobody trying to knock nobody down. We trying to take over. You know what I'm saying? So people from the Midwest have something to believe in. Shout out to the 419, man. Just leave the 1400 G block. Vans, Bloom, Thatcher, Palmetto, all them cats, man. I want everybody to see we can do something. And I know Takeover feel the same for the conversations that we had. Takeover love this shit, I love this shit, so no matter who did the most reps, I was going for my PR, he was going to do something special that he never done before. But Takeover, we had a conversation, so now it's time to get to that business. Make sure y'all like, subscribe my YouTube channel, Midwest_Kong on Instagram. Make sure y'all like Takeover too. I think it's _the_Takeover. Make sure I hit him up too. Do pound for pound, from what I seen, strongest man under 250 or 20 pounds. I haven't seen it yet, so make sure y'all check him out, man. He's on the opposite side of the spectrum from me. He lifting that big boy shit. I'm over here doing CrossFit like he say. Actually, man, I ain't gonna let you say that one, man. Fuck that. 405, heavy as fuck, bro. I'll be saying that shit no more, Takeover. Y'all here almost had me shit my pants fucking with you, man. That's my last challenge, man. That's it. Cheers to y'all, man. Make sure y'all support. And if you're from the Midwest, y'all better like both our channels or I'm beating your ass.